This is the presentation about the lead acid battery. Actually, the lead acid battery is common to all because we are all using this lead acid battery in our home as the backup for the inverter. When there is no current, then we will be able to access the electricity from the battery through the inverter. So actually, what is the this lead acid battery and how can this lead acid battery is constructed and what is the procedure for maintaining this lead acid battery? Yes. So now let us discuss about the types of battery. Actually, the types of battery, the battery what comes from the combinations of the cells. Combination of the cells in the sense two or more cells when combined with each other, then it is known as the battery. So types of cell means one is primary cell, another is secondary cell. The primary cell it cannot be recharged, and secondary cell can be recharged. So primary cell chemical process not reversible, but in case of a secondary cell, chemical reactions are reversible. So lead acid battery, which is commonly used in our home, that invented in 19th century. It is rechargeable, and applications of this lead acid battery is in automobile industries, in day-to-day life in our home. Everywhere we are using this type of lead acid battery. So, what is the constructions of the lead acid battery? So, what are the basic components of this lead acid battery? Actually, the lead acid battery contains electrolyte tied sealing rings, negative cells, valves, casing, terminal, negative plate, negative pole, negative plate, positive cell connection, positive plate pack, microporous separator, grid plate, and positive place. These are all the things which are actually embedded inside the battery. Then main important thing is battery case and cover. So far as concerned, battery case and cover, it form a sealed container, protects the internal parts, keeping the internal parts in proper alignment, prevent the electrolyte leakage. It is made of polypropylene, hard rubber, and plastic-based materials. So plates. So plates are divided into two parts. One is positive plate, another is negative plate. The positive plate is made up of antimony covered with an active layer of lead dioxide, which is brown in color. And then negative plate is made up of lead cover with an active layer of spongy lead. Then separator is there in between positive lead and the negative lead. The separator, these plates are separated by thin porous separator, oven glass or plastic envelopes. They allow electrolyte to pass freely between the plates but prevent the plates from the touching each other. Next is the cell. A typical lead acid battery is organized into cells. Each cell consists of a multiple positive and negative plates immersed in their own electrolyte reservoir, and it produces 2.1 volt regardless of the battery size. So according to the size of the battery, it produces the output voltage. So almost all one cell has 2.1 volt. So there are six number of cells in one battery. So in a 12 volt battery, we can say that the total output voltage of the battery, that is 12.6 volt, and every cells inside the battery are connected in series to give us 12.6 volt. Next is the venting system. So this system is an important system of the battery. They allow controlled release of hydrogen gas, which forms normally during the battery recharging. Whenever the battery will recharge, then this venting system will allow to release the hydrogen gas with the form of normally during the battery recharging systems. And it also, if removed, they permit checking electrolyte and if necessary, adding also water. Next is important point is electrolyte. So electrolyte inside the lead acid battery is a more important thing. So which is the mixture of sulfuric acid and water. So the ratio of the sulfuric acid and water is almost 36% and 64% respectively. It reacts chemically with the active material on the plate to produce voltage, electric pressure. Next is an important thing is specific gravity of a electrolyte. When fully charged, specific gravity of battery electrolyte is 1.270. Next, specific gravity is measured by hydrometer or refractometer. Next, sulfation. So sulfation starts when specific gravity falls below 1.225 or voltage measure less than 12 volt. Sulfation destroy the battery ability to generate volts and the amperes. Now, working of the lead acid battery. So there are four stages of working. First stage is charged. A fully charged battery contains negative plate of spongy lead, positive plate of pure lead oxide. So electrolyte consisting 36% of acid and 64% of distilled water. When discharging, in the discharging condition, during discharging, electrolyte becomes diluted and plates become sulfated. So electrolyte divides into hydrogen and sulfate. The hydrogen combines with oxygen from the positive plate to form more water. The sulfate combines with the lead in both plates to form lead sulfate. Then discharge. In the fully discharged battery, when there is no voltage, no current inside the battery, both plates are covered with lead sulfate and electrolyte is diluted to mostly water. So now the condition for charging. During the charging, sulfate leaves the plates and combines with hydrogen to become sulfuric acid. Free oxygen combinations with lead on the positive plates to form the lead oxide. So thank you very much for watching this demonstration about the battery. In my next video, I will demonstrate how to manage the lead acid battery in our home for the long liveness of the battery. Thank you so much.